Hi there. Welcome everyone to the 2014-2015 school year, and it's our back to school night. This is an excellent opportunity for you to learn about your child's classroom culture, to get to know some of the other parents in your child's classroom, and just what's in store at a very high level for the year. So pleased that you're all here. There's lots to learn, so I'm going to let you get on with the rest of your night. Thanks so much.
My name is Carrie Emsler, and I'm a 5th and 6th grade educator here. But this year I'm taking on a new role as the Director of Learner Services. This means I'll work primarily with the Special Education Department and collaborate with a very strong team of staff. I will also be working with all the learners, families, and educators here on campus to ensure that all of our kids thrive. So I look forward to seeing you around. Please feel free to check in with me if you need anything. And I know it's going to be an awesome year.
My name is Jessica Welcome. I'm one of the co-reps for SCCLC's annual fund. I hope as many of you as possible can join us in donating to SCCLC this year. And I hope as many of you as possible can join us at the annual gala, which will be held at the Sofitel on March 7th.
Hi, my name is Tricia Lord, and I'm the fundraising chair for the SCCLC Fundraising Association, aka the FA. We are an independent 501c3 that simply raises money to support our schools, up to $100,000 per year. Every dollar we raise goes specifically to our school for educator funds, class supplies, cooking, garden maintenance, library, enrichments like the K through 2 specials and the 3 through 8 FAB, music for minors, field trip scholarships, and support for our operating budget. How are we possibly going to raise $100,000 per year? Well, we have a lot of ways. Each year we hold the Wild Wild West Chili Cook-Off, and it's going to be on October 10th, so we really hope everybody comes and joins in the fun. It's a great community building event. We simply ask for a suggested donation of $300 per learner, but whatever you can do would be great. In addition to the Chili Cook-Off, we have lots of other fundraisers that roll out through the year. We have school portraits with Maggie from Kids on Location Photography. You should have already gotten information on that. We also have curbside recycling and dining for charter. And then this year we have 2 new programs we're going to pilot. One is called Farmigo, which is a CSA that allows you to donate 10% back to the school, as well as Schoola, which turns your adorable outgrown children's clothing into money for the school. Tonight you'll also hear about the San Carlos Ed Foundation, or SCCF. We are partners in fundraising with them. The FA is at the site level, while SCCF is at the district level. If you have questions, check out the website or email me at fundraising@scclc.net, or check your family folder for the top 10 ways to donate to charter. Thanks.
Howdy, folks.
Howdy, folks. I'm Patricia Mettis, and I co-chair the Wild Wild West Chili Cook-Off with my partner, Lisa Lorenz. This event is on Friday, October the 10th, from 6 to 8:30 at Twin Pines Community Center in Belmont. Look for posters around campus and emails in your inbox for more information about this important event.
For those that might be new to our community, we wanted to give you some details of this fun event you won't want to miss. It is the only major fundraiser our school has for the entire year. All the money we raise at the Chili Cook-Off goes directly to charter for our technology and project-based learning programs.
You might ask, how exactly does the fundraiser work? There is no admission fee to come to this event, and there is no charge for the food. Each grade level is represented by a meat chili made by a chili cooking team of parents from that grade level. We also have a separate vegetarian category, and anyone can make a vegetarian chili. The vegetarian chili category is judged separately from the meat chilies, and we usually have 3 to 4 vegetarian entries. So when you add it up, we'll have about 12 different chilies, and that's a whole lot of chili.
The chili is judged 2 ways, by taste and popularity. The taste judging happens the night of the Chili Cook-Off with judges from the community and last year's winner. The popularity judging is where the money is raised. The most popular chili is determined by the chili that gets the most votes, and you vote for your favorite chili with your dollars. At the end of the voting, the group with the chili that gets the most votes or dollars donated will get a root beer float party. The suggested donation is $300 per learner. Some families give less, some give more, but you should just give what works for your family's finances.
Throughout the evening, there are other activities besides just eating chili. You can enjoy the homemade pumpkin and apple pies that are entered in the pie contest. We'll have hot dogs from the grill in the meadow. From our saloon, you can sip some wine or enjoy a cold beer, and for the kids, we'll be serving root beer and lemonade. To keep the kids busy and entertained, we'll have old-fashioned games in the meadow, glitter tattoos, and storytelling under the stars.
In the dining hall where the chili is served, there will be cornbread and salad for everyone to enjoy along with the chili. And if you're still keeping track, that's about 12 different chilies to eat, so come hungry.
But for all this to happen, we need you to participate. We need you to sign up to make the chili. We need you to vote when the voting begins. We need you to bring side dishes to serve with the chili or volunteer to work at the chili cook-off. Volunteering to do a job at the chili cook-off and working side by side with other charter community members is a great way to make new friends. And you'll earn volunteer hours too. Sign-up requests are in your email inbox, so look for them and make sure you sign up to be a part of this great event.
And lastly, the Wild Wild West Chili Cook-Off is a Western theme event. So we encourage lots of howdy y'alls and cowboy boots, but overall, it's a rootin' tootin' fun event where you can have some good vittles, chew the fat with some old friends, and make some new friends and support CLC in the process. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to another back to school night. My name is Elena, and for the ones that they don't know me, I am the Spanish educator for the grades K through 4. So I'm going to explain you a little bit about myself and also a little bit about the curriculum for K through 2nd grade. My name is Elena Farré, and I grew up in Spain, in Barcelona. I grew up being bilingual in both languages, Spanish and Catalan. That's why I love languages. I studied at the university and I became a teacher, and then so I have my bachelor degree in arts in education, and then I also did a master in Spanish language and literature. I started teaching in Barcelona. I taught there for 6 years, and then I came with a group of educators here in the Bay Area, helping with the bilingual programs in the district of West Contra Costa. My husband is Swedish. I got married, came back to Sweden, taught in the School of Stockholm International School for 3 years, and then we moved back to the Bay Area because my husband's work, and this is my 6th year at CLC. So that's a little bit about myself. I live in Palo Alto. I have 2 daughters, a 6th grader and a 3rd grader, and I love teaching here at CLC. So I see the kindergartners and the 2nd graders twice per week in periods of half an hour, and in kindergarten and 1st grade, mainly what we do is that we work in different units, different themes. So for example, just to give you an example, last year we did the farm, the food, the human body. So this year we're going to do the same. We're going to do animals, we're going to do the body, but with different activities. We change the activities, so the 1st graders who did this last year, they don't do the same. We also start the year with daily routine. We do the calendar, we do greetings, how are you? Because I think it's a great way, to review and work on numbers, days of the week, months of the year, things that, that they are expected to learn this year. So that we will continue doing that, and the 1st grade, they will reinforce all this that they did last year. Many parents ask me how can they help the learners in Spanish, since many of you guys don't know Spanish. So the best way is just to read my emails. You will receive emails every 2 weeks, and I usually try in these emails, to translate everything that we do in the class for you, like colors, animals. So for example, you are in the dinner table, and you have been reading in my email, I've been working on food, and you can say, oh, how do you say orange in Spanish, or how do you say bread? So things like this, these little things help a lot. Of course, email me if you have questions, and I'm very excited to start this year at CLC. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Marty. I'm the physical education teacher for the kindergarten through 4th grade at San Carlos Charter Learning Center, and I wanted to talk to you a tiny bit about my program. Or the program your children are going to be going through. A basic week for them is going to consist of 3 separate classes. They'll be doing one class that's stations, and stations are really good for working on different skills that they need to develop for PE. We'll do things like jump rope work in stations. We'll do things like ball skills in stations. We'll use the roller racers, which are a toy that kind of develop core strength. And often I can work with children individually in stations to help them learn to throw properly or something like that. Another thing that we'll usually do every week is some sort of story game where the games are made up based on a piece of children's literature, and those games help me reinforce the skills that we work on in stations. and usually have a large running component, so they get a lot of exercise through those. The third class that we usually have is more varied and can consist of like large cooperative games, or sometimes those are the days that I do sillier games or games outside in the woods where we get to climb trees and pretend we're squirrels or rabbits or other things like that. The most important thing I always want to talk about at back to school night is the importance of good shoes. So here's an example of a good shoe. You'll notice it's got laces, it'll stay on. I don't mind tying shoes, I'd rather do that than apply band-aids and ice. Doesn't have to be an expensive shoe, it's just got to stay on and have some sort of traction so that the children stay safe. Some shoes we want to try to avoid are cowboy boots, because I have really poor traction for the gym floor. They're slick and then the kid goes sliding, and this one's actually pretty soft, but a lot of them are hard and they can injure other children as well as your own child. And sandals. We want to avoid sandals because often we're outside, the grass will be wet, or we're playing at the play structure which has a lot of tan bark, and if your child's wearing sandals they might wipe out or have to stop to constantly remove tan bark, and I can't let the kids play without shoes. So it's important that you send your kid to school in shoes that they can play safely in. Other than that, if you need to contact me, you can always use my email. I'll try to get back to you. I'm not known to be the most responsive, but I will work harder at that, and hopefully your child has a great year.